Hi. So it's so funny because the first thing that Cairo said to me this morning on the way here was, and it was so funny because I was unsure if it was a male or a female who had him, but then on the way here he said, and it is a he, right?
It is a he.
Yes. He said to me, he said, Daddy told me that if I'm really, really good, I can come. He said, if I'm really, really good. So, okay, I'm going to be really good. But he's awesome. This is a dog who not only feels really healthy, but really content. And he wouldn't talk to me yesterday until you gave him permission. Okay. So I actually had to go into your spirit in order to get your permission, kind of have you guys in the same space. And he went, oh, okay, cool, excellent. One of the things he really likes, he says he doesn't like the chewy. Do you give him a chewy treat at home? There's a chewy treat?
We used to.
Yeah, he doesn't like it.
Yeah,
he doesn't like it, so he wants to make sure that you know he doesn't like the chewy treat. Okay? And that he doesn't want to bring that back anymore. He says that he loves it when you hold hands. When you hold hands. So it's like, I feel like when you hold hands.
Oh,
exactly.
he's going to, and I have no doubt he's going to do this when we're on camera.
I love you.
He does.
He's a ham, and that's what I got was he's a ham. He's really, really compatible with you guys. Did you have a health issue recently?
I had hernia surgery.
Yeah, okay, because he's telling me that. He's showing me that you had health issue, but he wasn't worried about you. But you need to talk to him more, okay? Like you need to, that's what he was showing me. Yeah. Oh my God, that's so cool. Okay, now I wish we'd waited. Oh, come on. Give me a pause.
He will definitely, he might not know that he's on my lap. Oh, he might still.
What's going to happen when we're on air is I think we're going to talk a little bit about this session. Okay. So what I'm going to say is, listen, we talked about all of these different things and you were able to validate that you had a health issue that you were just working through and that kind of thing. And how did you feel about it? So we're going to talk a little bit about how you felt about the reading as well.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, of course.
Cool. What else do you want to tell me, baby?
So,
what's your question?
Can I give you some history?
Yeah, if you want.
He's give or take 4 years old. He's a rescue. Mm-hmm. He came from Egypt.
Well, of course, his name is Cairo.
2 years ago, and we have another dog. His name's Luxor. So there's the two of them.
Okay.
Cairo has a murky, mysterious.
Okay, now I understand the cat because I kept seeing a cat and I couldn't understand, but that's Bast. That's the Egyptian goddess of the and that's what I'm really connected to. So that's what they were trying to show me, that he was from Egypt. Got it. Okay, go on. Sorry.
His history is a little murky. I mean, if I were to show you pictures of him before, like when the rescue found him in Egypt, he was missing patches of fur. He was manged. He looks nothing like he looks now.
And you know what's really funny? He doesn't have any of that on him. Like he is so content and he feels so safe that it's almost like that was another world away and he doesn't even think about it. He doesn't even think about it. Lux, on the other hand, still a little squirrely about
it's
that.
Funny that you call him Lux, because that's what we call him.
Sorry. Okay, it's Luxor, right?
But we call him Lux.
Lux. Yeah. Okay, so Lux is a little more squirrely, still hanging on to stuff from the past.
Okay.
One of the things I would recommend for Luxor, or Lux, is Scleranthus Bach Remedy. It's a homeopathic, and you can get it at any holistic health food store. Okay. And so the Scleranthus, couple of drops on your hand, pat him with it. Do it for about 8 or 9 days. Okay. If you want to do it with Cairo as well, that's a great idea, just because, no matter how good he is, he's still going to carry a little bit, right? So just a little bit and then pat them. And what that does is it shakes them on a cellular level, brings them up to the vibration of the plant, because it is a plant medicine, and it will help them move through whatever they're moving through. In this case, Scleranthus is for releasing the past.
Okay. That's good to know.
Question. What is it about meat? Are you vegetarian?
I'm not. We're not huge meat eaters, but we're not vegetarian.
Okay, because it feels like he likes meat. He really likes meat. And I'm just like, you're not crazy about meat, but he likes meat. He's a carnivore.
I know what you're picking up, because so we got him a year before we got Luxor.
Okay.
And in that time, for training purposes, we would if we ate a steak, the rare times we did, we would cut pieces of meat.
Yeah.
But Luxor is now allergic to beef and chicken. So since getting Luxor, far, he hasn't been getting it.
Yeah, and he's just like, I'm a carnivore. So that might be something you want to, like, if you take him maybe for a walk by himself or that kind of. I have a cat who's allergic to beef, so I understand.
Right.
Because I have another cat. I've got 4 cats. One of them loves her meat, like she loves her salmon. And we can't have that around because of this guy. All hyperallergenic food. Right. So needless to say, she's always like this with him. It's like, it's so.
Hi, baby boy. What else would you like to tell me?
So just before you say anything, he is a spirit level animal, which means he communicates on all the levels, mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual, which is why you have absolutely no issues training him, talking to him, letting him talk to this guy more. Okay, let him know exactly what's going on. The other one is very mental emotional, which is why he doesn't respond to everything you say, because he doesn't use words. He hears your thoughts. Okay. So with Lux, what you want to do is you want to have imaginary conversations with him, knowing they're not imaginary. And if you want him to do something, create a little reel or TikTok in your head and keep playing it over and over again. Eventually he'll do it.
All right.
Okay. I have a cat, Yoshi, who's exactly like that. And what I do is when he does something I don't like, I see him doing it in my head with a great big red X in it.
Okay.
So that's something you can work with Lux.
Okay, I like
because
that.
he's very on that. And you're very emotional as well. So he reads all your emotions.
Okay.
All your emotions. And he's always worried. Am I doing the right thing? Am I doing it? So words of affirmation for Lux, really, really important.
Okay.
He's way more confident.
Oh, they're like yin and yang.
Yeah,
like he is.
more
Lux is just full of like.
Yeah, and they need each other, right? Are you tired, sweetie?
Yeah,
you look a little tired.
He woke up very early.
Yeah, so did I. It's okay, baby. So did I. You guys go out to the country?
We do. We go north.
Yeah, because he likes the frogs. He likes seeing the frogs and hearing the frogs.
That's funny.
Why?
Because especially on our last trip north to my partner's parents' house that live on a lake up north.
Yeah.
There were frogs everywhere.
Yeah, and he likes frogs. He likes the sound. He didn't quite understand what they were until just now, but he was saying that he thought they were kind of weird. He said, but they were interesting. Like, he's a very curious dog. He's highly, highly, highly intelligent. Questions? What would you like to know?
So the only problem we have with him, and it's not his fault, but I think it might be part of past trauma, is that he is, as soon as we get him inside the car, he immediately starts to tremble.
He's a spirit level animal, so I don't think it's part of his trauma.
Okay.
With spirit level animals, and we have a cat who's like this, they're highly sensitive. So think of a snake who shed their skin. You're not supposed to touch them for 24 hours, right? So when he gets into the car, he feels the vibration way more than you do, way more than Lux would. Okay? So he is highly touch sensitive. Right, because he's mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual. He says it messes with his eyes. It's like the turbulence. He's like that, and it messes with his eyes.
Right.
So I don't think it has anything to do with his trauma. I think it just has to do with who he is. I think it's just, so the only thing I can recommend for that is, and I do use this for that particular cat that I have too, is Rescue Remedy. And I'm not a distributor, I just really like this line. And it's a Bach remedy, and get the human spray form. Get the human spray form, and what you'll do is just spray it on your hand and pat him, or spray him directly before you take him into the car, and make sure that you have like an extra pillow under him or something like that, so the vibration isn't there.